Hello everybody, welcome back to Blob. This is Blob, and today we are going to be looking at some liminal realities, because I like me a good liminal space. And if you would like to see more of me or my posts, I have some links down in the description. Alright, let's just get on with these liminal posts. Walk. Oh, this is like peak liminal space. It's a hallway. I I don't know where it started, I don't know where it ends, but I'm here now. I've never liked the hallway. I've always I remember we had one of the houses that I lived in when I was a a, a, a little guy, a little cryptid. We had this like really long hallway, and I always had the hardest time you know, walking down it because I always like I struggled so much with this hallway. Like I always thought like something was waiting for me at the end of it, and it's just like no, it's just like your room. Like calm down. But like I don't know. Like I've always struggled with hallways, but also that house was haunted, so maybe that's it. Liminal spaces are supposed to be like haunting, but because nothing's there, kind of thing. I felt like this hallway that I was talking about, like in this house that we were living in at the time, was haunting because it was actually haunted, which implies that something was actually there. So I wouldn't say that that hallway was liminal, but I've always had issues with hallways because of that. Coffee. I like this one. Like it feels inviting, almost. You know, like the kind of the vibe is kind of like your grandma's house, but it's also like a little haunting in the way that it's like it's a little dark, it's a little eerie, but like also a little inviting. And there's something about that that I just kind of like. It's just like it's making my thinking dome have like very sparse memories. The memories might be sparse, but they're fine. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's not really in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I can see a building from there. Trust me, I've been in the middle of nowhere, and there's like nothing for miles. But, I could imagine, kind of feeling that way if you were there in the tall grass, just vibing. As a little cryptid guy that likes to vibe in the grassy areas, I can tell you that this is a bit of a vibe. I don't know, and there's something about the power line that's interesting to me. I think like I don't know, like locations of power lines have always interested me. I don't know why, but it interests me. Can you hear me at all? No. I am looking at this image from a computer screen and talking about it to another computer screen, and this is just an image, so I don't even know like who I'm talking to, so I can't hear anything because this is a still image of of a housing area. um I don't know, it's not really liminal. I mean it might be a little eerie, but it's not really like liminal. It's not like that in between space. I don't know. I don't really. Sometimes I don't know if people really understand what liminal spaces are. I don't think they got the memo. It's like a place that's like kind of an in between of one place and the next place, and they're a little odd, and and give you a little bit of that the anxiety tingle because of that. Speakers in a plain room. I I I like this picture. It looks so just like relaxing. I wanna sit in that room by myself and have them play nice nature sounds on the speakers and 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 let me enjoy the nature sounds because you can't even go into actual nature and enjoy the nature sounds anymore because people ruin that and they're too loud. So I want to go into big speaker room and I want to sit down and I want them to play very nice nature sounds so I can sit and listen to the nature sounds without being disrupted by by the humans. Static remembrance. I don't know. Like I was saying earlier, there's always been something like about power lines and stuff that like always gets me like thinking. Like my little thinking dome like starts kind of whirling when it comes to power lines. Like the types of like areas that they tend to be in, especially the now that they've started burying a lot of the power lines, you know, the ones that uh are still up tend to be like in really interesting like places, you know, in like energy centers and stuff. Like I don't know, I just always find it interesting. I don't think what I'm saying makes a ton of sense, and I don't expect it to, so I'm just gonna move on. It's the liminal house. This one is giving me that little like anxiety tingle because it's such an odd home. It's like the edges are a little too clean, the everything's just like a little too perfect, and there's something just a little off about it. It's very it's very dreamlike, but not really because it's too perfect to be a dream. There's always some kind of like weird quality to dreams. Like the lines are just so perfect that like it's just a little off, you know? Grocery shopping. This one I always just find grocery stores really liminal. This one kind of reminded me of when I was in college, before COVID and all of that. There used to be this like really great grocery store that would open 24 hours. So me and my buddy would go in there when we were a little when we had drank a little too much, you know. It was like walking distance from this apartment complex that we lived at. And we would just like wander around the supermarket at like 1 or 2 a.m., you know, after like partying a little too much. And then and it was always just such an interesting experience because it's like nobody was there. Most of the workers were in the back just like vibing, doing whatever they were doing, you know. Nobody was out on the floor. And we would just like wander around the supermarket and it was always like quite an eerie experience. And then I think it was like a little heightened because we had partied a little too hard anytime we went to the store. So you know, I mean, interesting times, but yeah, the store is no longer open 24 hours. They stopped doing that after COVID and all that, which is really disappointing because I had some really good snacks. You know, if I still partied, I would want that store to be open 24 hours. You know, but alas, I don't party and I don't live in California, and the store is not open for 24 hours. So sunrise was supposed to be hours ago. Well, I mean, that's a little concerning. isn't it? It's just, it's just a little concerning that the sun didn't come up, but I don't know. There's something I don't know. Like I was always weird. Like I would love to just like take walks and just like wander around at night. I didn't even like want to go anywhere or do anything. Like I was just like I was vibing. I was chilling. Just like wandering around. It's always so peaceful. I don't. I don't know. Like walking is just so much more peaceful at night. You don't have to like deal with the humans, TM, and all of that. So I think it's a lot nicer of an experience to go walking at night. I think that's why I enjoyed it. I, the cryptid also has legs, so the legs need to get their steps. So I got my steps, and I didn't have to deal with the humans. TM. Further, I I I think I want to go further away, as y'all know by now. The cryptid does not have very good experience with pools or water or literally anything. All of my weird like like NDEs were like water related. I don't know, it's weird. It's strange. I don't know. I've never really liked water. It's always given me like a bad vibe, and this definitely gives me that vibe. It's like I kind of look at this picture and I'm just like, I want to go home now, but I'm sitting on my couch and I am at home. I can't get away from looking at a picture. So I'm just gonna stop looking at the picture because my thinking dome is huge and I figured that out on my own. But anyway, that's gonna be all for today's video. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe, have a good day, or don't. I don't know. I don't know you. Bye.